Welcome everybody to the Velocity Tour Pro Late Models round number 2. This week we'll be kicking it off here at Limaland Speedway in Ohio. It's a little bit of a bull ring style racetrack. Very interested to see with these Pro Late models how different it'll be than the Super Lates. Taylor, is there anybody that you're looking for tonight to shine in these Pro Lates?
As you can see right there, the number 6 of Jamie Massey rolling off. He won last week. Tonight gonna have to be starting in the rear, about 22nd position. But as he said, kind of a whole different racetrack, a lot different than Volusia. So we'll have to kind of see who can be the crown, or who can crown, a bull ring type of track. Usually it's a very dry racetrack, a lot of slick around the track. So we'll see how people kind of use their tires. It's going to be a lot of 2, 3, 4 wide action maybe. So it's going to kind of see how you can protect your car throughout the night.
Yeah, and once again, just like last week, a super high car count for the Pro Late models is you definitely had to earn your spot to make the show tonight. So very interested to see. I mean, there's a lot of guys that were at the top of the points that didn't make it tonight. So points battles already getting thrown around here, only on round number 2. So it's going to be very interesting to see how tonight will shake up the points. There's a lot of guys that did not make the show that are in that top 10 in points.
Yeah, kind of a list of those big names: Jordan Endries, Kinzer Tosh, Taylor Ron, who was the super late model champ last season, not making it. Daniel George Jr., Keegan Sanders, just to name a few. Kind of those drivers who have won some features here, but not making it. So you got a stacked field tonight, and you definitely had to earn this one. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out tonight.
Yes, we take a look here at the starting lineups. Anybody that stands out on this group?
Joseph Grandy in that 518 drawn pole and the redraw. He was super quick at Volusia, but just unfortunate Jamie Massey was able to get around him. But, Jamie Massey starting in that 22nd position. Joseph Grandy on pole. Just if there's not too many cautions or Jamie Massey gets caught up in some, I think he's almost your clear favorite here tonight. Super fast car. Was fast in the heat race, and, just in warm-up seeing that he's kind of taking advantage of this one, but excited to see what he can do tonight.
And keep an eye out for Clifford Driscoll coming from the tail of the field. Be interested to see if he can get up there, as he's always a contender week in and week out, no matter what car he's in. See some big names back there. Zach Staggs. We got Heather Kent. Buck, always really, really fast at the style of racetrack. Trenton Johns back there. Jamie Massey coming from the tail like we talked about. Definitely going to be a tricky race here for a lot of these guys, and long race here tonight as well.
You see everybody getting in their positions. A little bit different here at Velocity. Do a random pill draw for your top 12 if you make it, but couple cars back there. Robert Bennett in the 11. He's always fast. Lock Dill in the 07. Ian Visor, don't believe he made last week's A-Main, but he's able to come out here and make the A-Main here tonight.
Gonna be very, very interesting. 60 laps here. I mean, this is a very long race. Interested to see what guys can save tires. I mean, that is going to be a factor in this long of a race. And, usually you got guys like Clifford back there that are really good at saving those tires. Interested on trying to get to the front, but also not getting too aggressive, as
he's starting outside pole. Carter Long in the 29. First time racing with us. He's starting 4th.
Green flag underway here in the Pro Lates.
Jamie Krudoff, how about that?
Grandy gets out ahead. And got up there at the front. You see Matheny there trying to work his way through the middle. A little bit of contact there with Dirks. Dirks gonna look to the middle. He'll make the pass there. As see Jaron Valley running that low line. I mean, Valley has been so consistent this season in multiple different cars. I mean, top 5 car everywhere he goes, just about.
7-2 of Adam Mullen up there too, having a great start to the week.
A lot of 3 wide beating and banging going on here. Ooh, one in the wall there. Valley will sneak by. Gets around Mullen there. Oh, we got one around. Big wreck. Alex Hayes gets in there. The 7 involved. Buck's involved. Big damage on the front end of the 92 there. Big damage on the 7 too. First caution of the night comes on lap number 4. So our guy's gonna need to clean it up here. 60 laps. You don't want to be using those fast repairs tonight. It is one fast repair tonight. Just gets kind of turned around and then just nowhere for those guys to go. Collects a bunch of cars. See the 7 destroyed along with Buck with big front end damage.
Yeah, like you said before, that one fast repair, those guys are going to have to keep an eye on those cars. You see Carter Long in the 29 gets tagged in earlier. He's going to get his spot back, but a little bit of damage on that car. And ooh, like you said, Alex Hayes going to have to take that fast
destroyed.
repair. Didn't seem like he was involved too much in that one, but completely destroyed.
Taking that fast repair this early in this long of a race definitely puts you in a tricky position for the remainder of the race. So, I mean, you kind of almost have to take care of your car a lot more for the remainder of this time, but you don't want it to get a green flag run and then you not be able to catch up. So you gotta have to find that balance of aggressiveness.
Especially at a bull ring type track like this one, I think you can get away for tracks like Eldora or something like that. Just kind of stay with the pack, but any wreck you can be involved very quickly.
Yeah, take a look here. Parker Dirks up here at the front. Good run going for him. As off of 4, Grandy will fire back off. Green flag back underway. You got Matheny on the high line. Messimer on the bottom. See a battle there with Krutoff and Mullen. Driscoll already poking down low on the bottom. You gotta watch out for the infield tires here. They will bite you if you're not careful. So a lot of that street stocks is, ooh, Driscoll gets tagged. He's around. And brings out the second yellow. Only a 2-lap green flag run that time. Driscoll will use that one and only fast repair very early on. It's that car crab walking really bad. See, looks like he gets tagged in the rear, spins him around. Gets nailed by, I believe that's the 18 of Zach Staggs that hit him. Yes, that was.
A lot of big names already using their fast repairs, and kind of some new names up here as you see Durborough, Krudoff. You know, a couple names are having a great run here tonight. We'll see if they can hold off the field. And we'll kind of see if this field dwindles down with those fast repairs. You know, one more big wreck and you're kind of just sitting there repairing your vehicle the best you can. And it's definitely going to impact you at a track like this.
No doubt about it. See, Valley's worked his way back up. Kind of got stuck battling with Mullen and Krudoff, but he's finally pulled back away from them. Now Dirks starting on the high line for this restart. Interested to see on if he can make that top line work. As green flag back underway. Joseph Grandy out front. Matheny on the bottom line. Messimer up top. Valley to the inside there. Mullen trying to get up there and maybe shake it up as Kent and Dill with some contact. They keep it going. Anything you're seeing so far through this race that really stands out as Ryan Kent gets turned sideways?
Yeah, through a lot of 3-4 wide action, guys, just trying to pick off spots while you can. Otherwise, a little bit of a green flag run, you're going to see kind of some cars spread out as, that middle line seems to be working right now, but guys kind of making almost everywhere on the track. And you see some of these fast guys like Jamie Massey, Clifford Driscoll really hugging that bottom and getting some really good runs.
Yeah, and a track that's usually deemed as a top dominant racetrack. We got the bottom and the middle working really good here. Right now, you don't see a lot of guys up there on the wall. You see Driscoll and Dill side by side there. Driscoll working that bottom line, Dill working that middle line. He'll get to the outside, trying to make the pass on the high line there. We'll get the run off of 4. Off of the 1 and 2, he runs up to the back of that 92 of Buck. Still side by side there. See Zach Staggs working to the inside of Prudhoff. Prudhoff started up front, but has begun to kind of fall. As they're 4 wide there off of 2. Now 3 wide into 3. 29 slides up a little bit. He'll clear. Alex Hayes trying to make a run on Zach Staggs. You see Clifford Driscoll still working that low line.
Jamie Massey hunting. He is making his way through the field one by one. He's up into 6th after starting 21st. He's 16 laps into this one.
On a roll.
Adam Mullen.
That car is on a roll.
Adam Mullen, 5th place right now. He's looking very smooth out there as Messimer going for a little slider on Matheny.
Matheny will cross him over, gets back ahead. Valley now knocking on the door. Got Messimer to the inside in the 32. Side by side with Matheny. Give that lap to Matheny for 2nd. Valley trying to work that high line, trying to build enough momentum and maybe make a move himself.
Exactly what you want to see if you're the 518 of Joseph Grandy. These guys battling each other, using up those tires. He's got a 2.5 second lead out there.
Still just a dominant race so far for Joseph Grandy. As now Matheny to the inside of Valley. They'll make a little bit of contact there. Looks like Matheny with the dominant line there on the bottom. Valley trying to make something happen up there on the high line. But look at this run here from the 7. I mean, that car got caught up in a wreck. Had the fast repair. He's already back in the top 10. As a battle now between Dylan Dirks. They go side by side.
A lot of these cars spreading out a little bit. Yep.
Yep. See Alex Hayes trying to work his way up through the field. He's been kind of stuck in the back here. And now begins to work forward as he's trying to make a pass right now. See Zach Staggs still trying to catch Ryan Kent there.
There's Joseph Grandy working on lap traffic, but as we kind of get to this halfway point, you can kind of see cars. You can see some being a little more comfortable than others in these longer runs. So, you know, one more caution, and I think it'd be very interesting to see the little mix-up as cars get more comfortable, you know, a little more slick on this track, as you see Jamie Massey battling lap car and Matheny right there.
You can see a lot of cars that are very smooth. They're going straight in turn. They're able to get it rotated. The cars are staying smooth throughout the corner. Then you see some guys that are fighting a lot of wheel spin. So some guys have got the handling down. Some of them got the tire saving down. And there's some that right now just are struggling to get their car where it needs to be. You see Trenton Johns. We'll look around. Stephen Hart on that high line. Adam Mullen still sitting in P6 right now. But now Trenton Johns knocking on the door. He'll dive it down to the bottom. Will look to slide up. He will. Gives Mullen a lane though. Hart will look to the inside as well as we are halfway at the Tay-Tay's Tech Shed. Halfway home. 30 laps down, 30 to go. Some contact there with the 7, and Adam Mullen. Driscoll shoots high. He gets tagged, but they keep it straight. Mullen will go to the middle, 3 wide with Buck. He gets contact, and turned around goes Stephen Hart, and another yellow here. Not at all what Joseph Grandy wanted to see. Buck and Mullen just make some contact, get them sideways, and just could not get the car back straight. Nowhere for Stephen Hart to go.
Yeah, at least 92 of Buck was able to kind of save that one from a lot of damage because he used that early fast repair. Not too much damage on his car, but looks like he'll be tapping that one. He'll be going to the rear.
The correction there, that was Carter Long, not Stephen Hart, but he had to go get a fast repair there, so his one and only And now, I mean, halfway home, starting from the back, guys are going to get aggressive here. So really going to have to watch out for some wrecks if you're in the back and you've already used that one fast repair.
Yeah, a lot of smooth cars in that stint, like you said earlier. The 7 of Lockdale, 3 to 8 of Trenton Johns looking really smooth out there. Jaron Valley making his way up, and then you got some of those high hitters in Joseph Grandy, Messimer, Hyatt. It'll be a great second half to this one as we go back green.
Green flag back underway. Joseph Grandy out front. Tyler Matheny back there in some traffic. He'll look to the high line to the outside of Valley there as Jamie Massey already up to third. Looks to the inside of Messamar side by side for second. Still Joseph Grandy out front. Does Jamie Massey have anything for Joseph Grandy? Oh, some contact there in the back, or about mid-pack. Side-by-side battle there with Stephen Hart and Kyle there on the high line. Matheny currently sitting in fifth. He gets a little bit of a hop, and Driscoll shoots the gap high. It's stuck, but could not get around him there. Gets way high there again. We'll look to cross him over. 3 wide middle. Some contact. Clifford Driscoll now moving into the top 5.
A lot of side-by-side. Ooh, Alex Hayes up into the 11 of Robert Bennett. A lot of contact throughout, but cars staying straight.
See Ryan Kent there with some big damage on the nose there. He is yet to, I don't believe he's used that fast repair yet, but some big nose damage on that car. See Alex Hayes has worked his way forward. Started in the back, he's up to 12th. And still side by side there, Hayes. It's got a big battle there with Robert Bennett. Driscoll to the inside of Valley looking for the slide job. He slides it up on Valley's nose. Valley will cross him over. And Valley will look to throw one back, but Driscoll too much momentum on the high line. Driscoll up to 4th. Jamie Massey will look for second. He's got it on Messamar. And now a 3-car battle here for the race lead. Can Jamie Massey take the lead away from Joseph Grandy?
I've seen Massey run high and low, and each way he goes, he is looking fast as he is reeling in Grandy quick.
We're gonna have a battle here for the race lead on our hands in just a couple of laps. As Grandy still trying to work that line, trying to take the line away from Jamie Massey. But Massey still ripping the fence, looks to dive it down, gets a lot of grip. And here we go, slide job for the race lead. Off of turn number 4, give that lap to Grandy on the crossover.
15
Massey dives
to go.
under again. Slide job again for the race lead. Grandy will cross him over again and will lead that lap. Joseph Grandy doing a great job getting back around Massey, but Massey still hard charging his way to the front. That might have been what he needed. Grandy catches the wall. Massey's slide job for the lead. He's got it. Into turn 3 and 4. Jamie Massey had to come from the tail and will lead his first lap of the race here. What a job he's done. Now a battle here is Messamar in the 32 car. Gonna look to get around Joseph Grandy for second. Clifford Driscoll knocking on the door there in P4. See Trenton Johns working that high line. Matheny there. A little bit of contact. There's 10 laps to go. It is currently Jamie Massey out front in control. This lead is some more contact there between the 7 and the 27. Stephen Hart and Tyler Matheny with some contact. Is now Alex Hayes and Dill got a little bit of a battle going on here for that 11th place spot.
Some great racing tonight. Anywhere you go, there seems to be a battle, even when it's, kind of single file out here. But as we kind of take a look throughout the field, looks like Mullen got a little bit of damage. But as the leaders coming up on 3 wide traffic with less than 10 to go, will this shake anything up?
Mullen will snag the wall big time down the straightaway. He gets it back going as Krudoff. Oh yeah, this is going to be very interesting as the leaders have caught 3 wide traffic. There is nowhere to go. Jamie Massey ripping the top, Krudoff to the bottom. Adam Mullen still ripping that high line. Massey to the outside of Krudoff. It sticks. Will drive around him and put them a lap down. Now Adam Mullen will stay on that high line here. Might make Massey work for it. Massey is all over his rear bumper there. Goes on the slide job there and pulls it off. For Jamie Massey now creating a gap between him and Grandy. All the top 3 work through lap traffic, no problem, including Clifford Driscoll there in P4. All 4 of those cars, no problem at all.
Massey must be happy with those lap cars. That could have definitely got hairy as 3 cars just breathing down his neck. But now looks like a little bit of open room for the remainder of this race. Only a couple more to go.
See Robert Bennett and Tyler Matheny with a battle there for 8th. Alex Hayes still ripping that high line side by side with Ryan Kent. Now a 3 wide move from the 21 there of Carter Long. 2 laps remaining. It is still Jamie Massey as they're running up behind Zach Staggs and Parker Dirks. 1 lap remaining, brought to you by Lockville Sim Sports. Off into turn 3 and 4. Massey keeps it down low, and he'll pick up the win here at Limaland. So what a job for him. I mean, all the way from the tail, all the way to the front, and wins it. I mean, what a job for him.
A huge win for Massey, getting through that field. Only a couple cautions, so he definitely earned that win as he's going to pull this one into victory lane. Great job for Joseph Grandy, unfortunately finishing runner-up again this week, and Timothy Messimer with a strong showing. And Clifford Driscoll battling through that field after a caution. He looked very quick and takes home P4 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, take a look through this field. Guys like Alex Hayes started in the tail. He ends up finishing 13th. Good run for him. Ryan Kent, 15th. Which, I mean, making this race is going to be big for you on points with how many entries we had. See Jaron Valley consistently top 5 all season long, and there he is again. Right there in the top 5. Robert Bennett, good run, 8th place. Tyler Matheny, P number 9.
Kudos to all these drivers, put 21 cars, 21 pro late models at that, 60 laps at Limaland and only having a couple cautions. There was some beating and banging, but guys keeping their cars straight all night. Kudos to them, and kudos to Jamie Massey, kind of going through that entire field, looks smooth all night. You could see that grip throughout the corners, just getting runs on guys. So great run tonight, and huge for all these guys that were able to make that A main, like you said.
No doubt about it, but this was round 2 of the Pro Late Models here with the Velocity Dirt Tour Series, and we will catch you on the next one.